This is terrible. I'm super close, but whatever. I just want to come on and show you guys my seed haul really quick. So, welcome back to the Hollis Urban Garden. Many blessings to you all. So, I did get some seeds from Menard and in my gardener. Now, this one I had got online. I believe this was Amazon Feverfew. Can you see that? Kinda, sorta. It's backwards, but that's what that looks like. And I can't wait to see if this actually works. It's supposed to help with fevers, and I'm going to show you guys these, and you can do your own research on if they can grow in your area and if it's something that you would like to grow. I am in the 5B Iowa area, the cold. And I will give you guys an update on my greenhouse. I haven't given an update on the greenhouse in a while, but there are things still growing. And I did go out and plant some things in the greenhouse for starters. But I'm not doing my full seed starting yet until mid-February. So I have peas. They sell these in Dollar Tree also. I think they're $4.25, whichever one. But these were like 15% off, and they're already 59 cents. So I was like, I'm gonna get them. Let's see. I also have nasturtium. I wanted to try these also because they're really pretty. These are really pretty. Catskill Brussels sprout. Because the other Brussels sprouts that I tried, Long Island, I believe, they did get tall and they started to produce, but they were really small. So I'm going to try them against these this season. Broadleaf sage. I did buy some in a that was already potted, but I want to try and grow some from seed, and these are different from the other ones. And they're perennial in my area. They're perennial for zones 5 through 8. So yeah, we're gonna see. And then early jalapeno. Yes, early jalapeno. This is terrible. My lighting's bad. I'm not a super YouTube professional, so my lighting is terrible. And I'm on the floor, so I just wanted to come here and show you guys this really quick. I'm cleaning, so I had to pause and show you what I got because I got my stuff from in my gardener. But these are the ones that I got from Menards. So I'm gonna try the. Ooh, you can't see that if I do that. Not really. That never works for me when I do this. Swiss chard. It is Fort Hook Giant. So I did, like for the fall, I had a starter plant for one of the nurseries I went to. It was I'm not sure I think it was they were red, so they were good too. They're really good in eggs. So I want to grow these and try them. They're the giant ones, so I want to try these. And I also want to try red potted asparagus beans. Yeah, I think it's a pole. They climb, so I wonder if I'll put them on. Oh no, we'll see. I'll show you guys what the plan is whenever we, get to the spring. Now, of course, I love my basil. I did the purple opal, well, the opal basil. I didn't like it that much. I like this one better. This one, I like the cinnamon, and I like the lemon basil. I planted lemon basil recently in the greenhouse. That's one of the things that I did plant. I also want to try just the regular asparagus yard-long bean. How exciting. I'm super excited for that. And I can't wait. And a lot of these, you have to start indoors. When does this one say? It doesn't say. Some of the packets say when to start indoors. But this will just tell you when to start outdoors. You can't really see it. Sorry, guys. Terrible. But for my area, 5B, it says to start outdoors in May, between May and July. But, uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Did I start back up? Yes. Everything's fine. Baby emergency. All right, and then I believe I have some of this spinach Boomsdale long-standing spinach already. Because it goes from out here, it goes straight. Except for last season, it goes from winter to summer, and it just gets extremely hot. But we had a good season last season, as far as spring weather. But I still didn't get a lot of spinach, but I did get some from seed, which was good. But I'm gonna try again. And I have not tried the gourd. We're gonna try gourd, maybe. It depends because I have a small area, but I want to try this because I want some of this for my. I want to use some for my dishes. I want to make sponges, and we'll see if I can do that this season. And this beautiful calendula. This is beautiful. I love this. I heard you can use this medicinally, but you know, we'll see about that. This is an annual. Yeah, but it's beautiful. I like it. So we'll see. And now it's time for, I got two from in my garden. Let's open them up. We're gonna see what we got. Look at that. You probably can't see because I'm so close and it's focusing on me. I don't have my stand. It's out as usual. And that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I get some seeds come out, but no, that's just the paper. All right. Oh, complimentary salad bowl. Thanks, Semi Gardner. That's cool. A premium artisan blend of greens that will rival any salad mix from the store. All right. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take it. And then I give you a little packet for your seeds. That's cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. So I have some Napa cabbage. Yeah. Yes. We're going to try that. Now, this says start indoors 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost. I usually do the 8 week. When it says 6 to 8, I usually just do the 8. So, yeah. That's my mid or beginning or mid-February time frame. I really want to grow these. Black Nebula carrots. I guess you can see if I get that close. Yes. I really want to grow these. I planted them and nothing came up. I think that was the season before. But I want to see. Now you direct sow these 3 to 5 weeks before the last frost. I'm going to try that. 3 to 5 weeks before last frost. They are cold tolerant. It takes 3 to 6 weeks to sprout. Full sun. We'll see. I really would like to try these. I'm going to go with what they say on here and try it. Because normally I don't. But we're going to see if I can get anything by listening to this. Now these nasturtium jewel mix. These are beautiful, so I want to try these also. So this says start indoors 3 to 4 weeks before last frost, or you can direct sow after the last frost. They're container friendly, which I would assume, yeah. Great pollinator. I can't wait. I want to see. I love the colors because the zinnias I planted, oh my goodness, last season were beautiful. And then during the fall, they were just the continuous because I would cut and then you cut and come again and they come back. So, oh my goodness, the zinnias were beautiful. So I may or may not do those again. I don't know. They did take over that area, but I didn't mind in front of the greenhouse, but I only started minding after the big spiders started nesting in them in my doorway. No thanks. And now borage. I did plant this and I made a tea and it was good last season, but they died kind of fast. Yeah. I don't know what I did. I mean, we'll see. I didn't really pay attention to them. I let them kind of fend for themselves, actually, to be honest. So that's probably what it is. Yeah. I do like these, though. So these say start 2 to 3 weeks before the last frost. Or direct sow. So, direct sow. Direct sow after last frost. I can't wait because I did like these. I really did. I did like these. And these are supposed to have medicinal properties also. So you do your own research on that, you know. But I can't wait to see. And then lavender. I did get some. Hi. What are you eating? Oh, I did get some lavender to sprout. It became a seedling and died. So I've been doing a little more research on my lavender, but I'm going to try again. And I believe that was English lavender I had. This is Vera common lavender. So it's the same thing. So we'll see. And this starts indoors 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost. Takes 14 to 30 days to germinate. I mean, I just love the smell of this. The lavender smells really good. And I did end up buying a lavender. I put it I put it in a container and I put it in between the peppers and tomatoes, but because I had super like extremely just put everything was just so close together in my garden last season that the tomatoes took over, the vines took over, and the what was that? Goodness, I can't think of it right now. What was that? The cushaw plants, vines took over the whole thing. So yeah, there's that. I was looking at this. Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, we're gonna try this again. And Roselle hibiscus. I'm gonna try it again. So the first season I tried it, it did get really tall, but it did not flower. So we're gonna see. Start these indoors 3 to 4 weeks before the last frost. So I can't wait. I really want to try these. Like I said, I did it the season before and it got really tall, but the flowers didn't come. So I didn't start it indoors like early. I direct sowed, so that could be because of our cold climate. I need to start these early. And I do have a purple Red Bull Brussels sprout that I want to try also. So I'm going to try these against the Catskill and the Long Island and see which one does best in our cold climate. This says start 2 to 3 weeks before the last frost. We're going to do that. Or, ooh, look at that. Or you can start them 3 to 4 weeks prior to the last frost. Oh, that's for fall. If you direct sow. That's pretty good too. That's a pretty good idea too. But I wonder, you know what? I'm going to try that and see if that will work for our area because it's so cold. So I'm going to try that too. 3 to 4 weeks prior to the last frost. Not bad. We'll see. They are cold tolerant. Prune leaves to promote buds. Okay. That's something I didn't do either. So maybe. We'll see. And I definitely love these. These are so good. Everybody loves these, I'm sure. And did I put this up close? I'm not sure if I did. But yes. Bunching onions. I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I mean, they're delicious in anything. Really. So this is 8 to 10 weeks before last frost or transplant after the last frost. They're cold tolerant, of course. I can't wait though. I can't wait for that. Spring blush pea. Look at that. These just looked good. So I was like, I am going to try these. And we did pretty good with the green beans last season. And they were pretty good. And they lasted a while. I blanched them and put them in the freezer. They lasted a while. I cut some up and put them in, and I canned them with meat. So, nice. Okay, let's see. With beef. This, okay. As soon as the soil is workable, you can direct sow these 6 to 8 weeks prior to the first fall frost. Okay, cold tolerant. These are climbing. It depends. It really does. Maybe I'll do the 2 to 4 weeks before the last frost to see if I can get some of these. Because I know our fall can hit winter really fast and we won't get a fall. So I was so glad that we did have a fall last season. I was able to actually plant and eat the herbs and the what is it? The Swiss chard. So that was pretty good. I was glad. And the cilantro and everything, parsley, I was glad for that. But every season is different. So you got to prepare for that also. Every season is definitely different. It can be where we won't get a spring or a fall, really. It'll just be summer and winter and goodness. But I have the greenhouse now. So yeah. It's not super huge. So I mean, I don't have that much space. So yeah. The rainbow Swiss chard is what it was that I had the starter plant for the fall. So I got some more because that was really good. It really was. Let's see. Anyway, you can see the picture. So that's that packet. Excuse me. And then let's open the last one. I know I kept you guys for a while, but that's fine. I hope for you. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Did I get another free packet? So their free packets looks like it is salad bowl. So I get another free salad bowl. Thank you very much. And then if you spend, I don't know how long that's going to go or if that's just how they do it, but if you spend 20, you get free shipping. So it's pretty cool. And then of course, they give you a complimentary salad bowl mix, which is pretty awesome because you can plant this in a container and it'll be nice. And again, a free seed packet. Now, this is something I've been trying to get a hold of for 2 seasons, and we will see if I can grow it. Peanuts. Okay, I have definitely been trying to get a hold of these Virginia peanuts. Okay. What's their name? Rare Seeds. They're always sold out. As soon as they're back in stock, they're gone. So, M.I. Gardner, thank you. So for these, once soil is workable, you direct sow. I think these are crawlers. Like these will kind of take over, but that's fine. Yes. One to two extra large peanuts per pot. Grows best in well-drained soil. One plant can yield 50 to 60 pods. I told you. So don't super plant these. Um, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Full sun, 2 inches deep. Nice. Is what you planted 2 inches deep. It takes 10 to 15 days to germinate and 80 to 90 days to full maturity. And these are only annuals, I believe. Yep. I am so excited. They will continue to mature peanuts until the first frost. As the foliage dies back, harvest all peanuts within the first week of your first frost. Pull up plants to reveal peanuts connected to the roots like nodes. I can't wait, and I really hope I can grow these. I really do. I don't know. Ooh, maybe. I don't know if I want to put these in a raised bed or in the ground. I don't know, but I'm excited. Okay, so look out for that video for me. More chamomile. I've not been successful with chamomile. I'm telling you now, at all. And I really want some chamomile. I would love to make my own chamomile tea. I would love to. Okay. So these are annuals. Maybe 2,000 seeds. And I couldn't grow from. Okay. Terrible. 6 to 8 weeks before last frost indoors. I have started some in the greenhouse, so we'll see. It takes 90 days to maturity, 10 to 14 days to germinate. Or you can direct sow after the last frost. Can't direct sow. Let's see. Yeah. And now, I usually get slow bolt cilantro, and I did plant some of that in the greenhouse also. But this time, I guess it's the same actually. Possibly. Leisure. Yeah, we'll see. It says, or Chinese parsley. A must-have in Asian cuisine. Have some of these in a with some pot stickers to make your own sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. So coconut aminos and some of this. That sounds good. All right, 2 weeks before the last frost, you start indoors or direct sow after the last frost. It takes 10 to 14 days to germinate. 50 to 55 days for maturity. Partial sun, because they definitely will bolt. Yes. Oh, this is something that I can't wait for. Garlic chives. Look at that. That just looks delicious. Okay. Fried rice at home. Soup. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That just sounds so good. So I can't wait for these either. 2 weeks before last frost, you direct. So let's see. Oh, it's a perennial like chives. I mean, it is a chive, it's a garlic chive. We'll see if it's a difference in the taste. Yes, I can't wait. 10 to 14 days to germinate, 30 to 45 for maturity, partial sun, container friendly. Now this one, I can't wait. I really hope I can grow this. Cumin. I can't wait. I really hope I can grow this. 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost, you start indoors. Direct sow after last frost. I'll probably definitely start these indoors. 7 to 14 days to germinate. 110 days to maturity. I will be starting these indoors. Because like I said, every season is different. So that's why it's a great idea to get a jump start on your plants, especially your peppers. Oh my goodness. Early, so you can get a good yield, even if it's inside the house. I may have a greenhouse, but you saw those beginning videos. We were in the house, we were in the living room, and we came back here to the back room. You have to do what you can. It's not about, oh, I have this fancy thing or these fancy setups. No, my stuff is not fancy at all. And it definitely wasn't in the beginning. But the more you get into it, the more you're like, ooh, if I use this, I can get this. You know what I mean? A little bit at a time definitely helps you get to where you really want to be, especially with planting and yielding more. Because while I have a small space, I am trying to use the small space to the best of my ability. Last season, I tried with just over sowing throughout the whole garden, just cramping everything together to see what I can get. The tomatoes did well. The peppers did well. If you go back in the videos, you'll see everything that actually did pretty good. We did sow in the ground as far as the potatoes. They were great. I don't know if I want to do that again this season. We'll see. It definitely depends. If I put it in a different area, maybe, but we have new additions. So especially that cherry tree, I cannot wait. Okay, so for the cumin, 6 to 8 weeks before the last frost, you start indoors, or you can direct sow after the last frost. But like I said, I think it is best to start indoors early to get a good yield, because you never know what the weather is going to do. And those shop lights, those work. I think they're called shop lights. Yeah, the shop lights that you would use in a garage, use that. Those are pretty inexpensive. You don't have to get a grow light. They're pretty inexpensive, and you can hang them from, how did I do? Oh, we put ours on the side of the wall in the living room. If you go back and look, you'll see we put them on the side of the wall in the living room. It had like a shelving unit on top of the heater. Okay, and that worked great. So use what you can. It doesn't matter what it looks like to anybody else. Who cares? It's you growing your own food. Nobody cares about what something looks like to anybody else. Obviously. I mean, do what you can in your own space. All this stuff that everybody has, nobody cares about that. Get what you do, what you can do. So yes, I cannot wait, because cumin, I use a lot of cumin in my recipes. A lot. I love this. Okay. I use this in so much. And you need this to make your taco season. So yeah. I love this though. Cumin is definitely a staple in the household. I use this in a lot of my recipes. Moving on. Ambrosia sweet corn. As you can see, last year we grew corn in 2 different spaces. The last space we grew it in, which was near that strawberry patch, they grew, and I was able to get silk and small corn, but I think I'm going to go back to that same area by the tomatoes. However, I am thinking of putting I don't know. I'm thinking of putting fabric, landscape fabric on the fence that was near the corn, because that creeping plants from my neighbor's yard just comes over and wraps around everything. My peas died over there. My beans died over there. So I'm thinking of putting landscape fabric pretty soon over there. And I promise I will try to get the video out for that. But because I have little ones and I have everything else I'm trying to do, I just run out when I can and get stuff done and come back in, but we'll see. I would definitely try to get that video to you guys to show you what I'm talking about. But 1 week after last frost, and I showed you guys what you could do as far as planting these indoors, starting them indoors. You can definitely do that. Just don't let the root get too crazy before you plant it outside. My thing is, as soon as you see it come up, I want to say give it about 1 inch, you plant it outside. plant it back outside if you don't want the birds to get it, because the birds were getting our seeds. And so I just did the soil blocks, planted these. When it got to about 1 inch, I went and put them outside and they were fine. So you can do that also. That definitely works. If it doesn't work for you, let me know. If it does, let me know. I think these are the same as the asparagus bean whole beans. Even if it is, it's fine. The more seeds you have, that's fine. Run out of those, I'll use these just in case. But that's what that is. I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, they look the same. This one just has more color to it on the package, but I think these are the same. Doesn't matter if it's a sale. And then these are probably the same. Where are those? Where is it? My baby wants her mommy, so I'm gonna end this video. I can't find it. I know it's in this pile, and I'm probably looking at it, but I hear my baby, so I'm just focusing on her, listening to what she wants. She just wants me. She doesn't need anything. But these are Oriental Yard Long Pole Beans. These actually might not be the same, but look at that. I'm definitely growing these. Okay, I am definitely growing these. 2 to 3 weeks before last frost. Direct sow after last frost. 8 to 10 days to germinate. 60 to 80 for maturity. These are climbing, of course. And then Blue Lake Pole Beans. These are the ones that grew in the back where I had that asparagus the last time. Very well. And that's it for today. 2 to 3 weeks before last frost. 8 to 10 days to germinate. 60 to 75 days to maturity. That is my seed haul from Menards and M.I. Gardener. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our small channel. I will update you on the quail soon. Like, share. I keep looking at myself and not the camera. Subscribe. And most importantly, grow. Many blessings.